Can you sing a song, May? Can you sing a song? We're live. Uh-uh. All right, May Chan. Oh, one like and one viewer, May. Hello, viewer. It's probably me. All right, let's have a look. May Chan, are you going to come here and be part of this momentous occasion? Our family? No? Okay. You just read your book then. Hello, and welcome to the first of hopefully many daily live chats, English classes, whatever it might be. Please put your comments if you can. If you have any questions, put those in the comment section and I can answer those and we can have a bit of a discussion. So, why am I doing this? First reason is I don't have much of a job anymore because of the coronavirus. Though I'm safe and well, and my family are safe and well as well, especially the cheeky behind the camera. But lots of people have lost their jobs. Lots of students have lost their jobs, so they can't afford to pay for classes. And many people around the world are stuck at home, can't go out, shouldn't go out. So it's very hard to work your shirt. Can't hear you properly. Thank you. Give me 2 seconds. Let's see if this worked, mate. All right. Can you hear me better now? Hopefully you can. I don't know what I'm doing. I've got all this equipment and just trying to learn as I go and help you as I go. So, what to learn? What would you like to do? Hopefully, over the next few weeks, months, who knows how long station is going to last. People shouldn't be going out. People do, but stay home. So I thought, I've got all this time. I've got an office. I've got a school. I've got all the equipment. So let's go live. And I'm not really sure how the sound's going. The sound seems to be very bad. So I'm going to hold it right here and hopefully draw with one hand in a second. Hello, Anna Paula. How are you? And Andressa, wherever you might be. I wore this shirt in your, so I hope you appreciate that. And over the next few weeks or months, I hope it's very, very short. I hope that I only do this for not a very long time, because that will mean that the world is better and everybody can go back their lives. But I don't think that's going to happen for quite a while. So, do the right thing. Stay indoors. Hug each other. Don't go out if you don't need to. Stay here, watch me, and let's learn some English. Come on, May. Come here. No? All right. All right, Anna Paula, if you have any questions, please just let me know. And why are you, of course? And Andressa, where are you? Hiding. Hope you like my shirt and my cup, Queen. It doesn't have any tea in it. It has coffee. So sorry, Queen. There you go. Hey, mate, do you want to come and play Hangman? No? All right, my daughter is over in the corner. Yesterday, she helped me out. And then she got on camera for a little bit. But there was only one person trying to help me. And now she doesn't want to. So there you go. Well, let's have a look and try to Let's open that. Let's see if we can write something. I would really like your interaction because this is for of your questions. Hangman, you can call me. We can have a live chat. If anybody would like to have a live chat interview, then let me know. Just put them in the comments and then I'll call you on Skype or something and we can do that. I mean, if you're not watching live, thank you for being here anyway. Like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm just learning as I go. So what else can we do? Let's have a look at this, shall we? And I might start by writing some major. Sorry, my daughter's watching Lego builders on YouTube. It's probably much more fun than listening to Daddy talk a lot of rubbish. So there you go. Here we go. There's a question about passive voice. Could I say soccer is played by children without by the children? Sure you can. If you're going to use soccer is played by children. Now, let me come on microphone. Sorry, all this tech. Where are we? We'll do it in black, of course. So your question is, let's move over here. Your question is passive. Soccer is played by the. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. Oh, look at that. That's even better. Soccer is played by children without by the children. Soccer is played by the children is totally fine. When you use the, change that, see if I can do this. No, we won't use yellow. It looks like we'll use pink. Soccer is played by the children. When you use the, it's more specific. So if there is a group of children and I'm meaning them, then I would use the, right? There are a group of children and a group of adults. I would say soccer is played by the children. If I say soccer is played by children without the, let's put a line through that, shall we? There we go, he's gone. If we say soccer is played by children, it means children in general, not a specific group. So that's what you would do. Anna Paula, thank you so much. I'm not sure how to get rid of that, but there you go. Get rid of it like that. Fantastic. Anna Paula, wow, cool, haha. It is pretty cool. Excuse me. All right. Don't forget, if you have a comment or a question or you'd like to chat with me, please put it in the comments and I'll answer all of your questions. Otherwise, I'm probably going to talk a lot of rambling. I'm going to say a lot of rambling. If you're a teacher and you'd like to know how to better teach something, then ask. If you're a student and you would like to find out answers like do we use the children, then equally, please ask. Otherwise, I'm going to start teaching other things. Let's see how we do that. Go over here. And now you can see me again. Lucky you. I might use this iPad to draw something. If you'd like me to draw something, my drawing is very bad, but part of this session, this daily session, is not just for me to be teaching stuff. Like people are out there bored with nothing to do, and we're not communicating with each other. So I want you to communicate with me. Ask me to do stuff. I'm not going to do everything you ask, but I'll draw some pictures. We can play some games. May is my daughter. She will come on camera soon and we'll play Hangman. Hopefully, she's saying no, she won't. But I want there to be a little bit of interaction. I'm going to show up. I'm going to come here every day. that I can at 9:30 Australia time, Queensland time. I'm not sure what time it is where you are, but I'm going to come every day, and you'll know when I'll be here. You'll get an email. I'll come every day so that I can be a daily, not certainty, but something in your lives, because the world is going crazy and you don't have your usual routine and stability. So I'd like to be part of that. And hopefully it's 8:40 in Brazil in the evening, I imagine. So good evening in Brazil. Hope you like my shirt. I'll be here every day or evening, and I'll be able to do it often at home when my internet is corrected or fixed, because I tried yesterday and it was a complete disaster, but that's okay. Doesn't matter because I came to the office and it's a little bit better. So that's good. Let's go back to the iPad. I'm going to just show you a couple of things, some idiomatic language, not idioms like it's raining cats and dogs, or I'm up the creek without a paddle or something like that, but actually useful things. So let's go back to the iPad. If we can. I'm not sure why I called the iPad a him, but there you go. All right. And it's what people doing IELTS should use a lot. So let's have a look at this. You'll have to excuse my my pretty average writing. Idiomatic language. There we go. So IELTS, in the IELTS speaking test, what a lot of people do is what a lot of people do is they repeat the vocabulary in the question. So if asked, what is your favorite sport? People might say, my favorite sport is soccer. Well, then you've just repeated favorite sport, right? And that's not going to get you the score that you probably would like. If then I asked, is there another sport you would like to try? And you say, yes, I would like to try surfing. Just said, I would like to try. So you've repeated try. And that's not cool. Right, May? Say no. Just say no. No, there you go. I don't know if you heard her, but she's very shy now. So on the iPad, we've got the word try, but we don't really want to use the word try because it's not going to impress the examiner. So let's see what we could use instead. Instead of I would like to try surfing. Really need a bigger iPad or better writing. I would like to try surfing. Let's put it in purple. We're going to put I would like to have a go at, that's awful, isn't it? Have a go at surfing. I'm terrible at surfing. I can carry the surfboard down the beach and look quite normal, but there you go. Done. So I would like to have a go at surfing. Now we need to highlight that. Let's change him a little bit. It's going to look awful probably, but there you go. We'll do. We'll underline it. I would like to have a go at. Have a go means try. And if you're doing if you're doing something like that, you're going to get a better score. To excuse my voice. More coffee. Oh dear. But there is another one. So we've got have a go at. We also have Is it that one? No, bear with me. I would like to give surfing a go. Give surfing a go. It means, so we've got give surfing a go. Have a go at something, and give something a go means try. It's a little thing, but there you go. It works. And you will get a very, very good score. Not if you do that, of course. Only one little sentence. But these are the sorts of things you need to know to get a better score. Ana Paula, does it have the same meaning? Yes, it does. Is there, I like this one. Or is there some slightly difference? Now, I don't want to embarrass anybody by bringing up mistakes, but that's why you're here. I'd like to correct them that you have, so let's do that as well. Let's change him to black just because I want to. That will do. So you said, and I'm going to correct mistake, is there some slightly difference? Cool. So what is the mistake? I'll give you a second or two to actually put the comment in. What do you think is the mistake in that question/sentence? Because oftentimes people make the mistake, they know they've made the mistake and they can fix it. I make mistakes oftentimes. No, some is okay. This is awful. Some is okay. The problem is, hey May, you want to come here and tell me what's wrong with this? No, thanks very much, babe. Sorry for my sarcasm, but I can't help it. All right. So the mistake is in slightly difference, because difference is a noun, but slightly is an adverb. And we don't use adverbs and nouns. We use adjectives and nouns. And we use adverbs and verbs. So because we've got this noun here, what we're going to do to fix it is, let's use the eraser. Let's not use the eraser, Paul, because that will probably get rid of everything. Let's use the red pen again, and we'll just cross it out. Is there some slight difference? So you might put any, probably be good. Good God. Terrible iPad writing. Is there some slight difference? Now, very probably you could put any, that would be nice. If you put some, not strictly wrong, no one's going to be confused, but that's what I would do. Cool? Hopefully that makes sense. All good? Hopefully that is good. Let's go back over here. Oh. Thank you so much for your questions, Anna. Anything else? You are very, very welcome. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to ask, or you want to write down some sentences. Or you want to laugh, you can ask me to draw something. My daughter May, just over behind the camera, asked me to draw. What did you ask me to draw? A dog, and it was awful, awful. And Andressa Kiyomoto, I know that name. Some. Are there some slight differences? Yeah. You could say that. Some slight differences. You could do that. Very, very good. I love it. Give me another. I'd love for you to make a mistake, Andressa, because I know your English is super, super good. Maybe you could ask me about relative clauses. I remember that was the first thing that I taught in the class when you joined as a fresh student. All right. Hey, May, what should I draw, babe? Come on. A cow? All right. So I'm going to draw a cow. You can check it, May, and see if it's any good. Just a little bit. All right, a little bit. Okay. Let's go black. I'm going to draw a cow now for my daughter. Let's go black because cows are black and white. So using what you just taught is that let's hang about, May. Let's go. Hang about means wait. Let's do that. All right. So using what you just taught, is there any slight difference between I love to and I love studying? People will say there is. People will say that I love to study means the idea of studying, and I love studying means the idea of actually doing the study, like the actual activity, continuous, if you will. Same thing. Most of the time, native speakers would say the gerund. It's a little bit more common. And to study, it's not what most people would use. I mean, it's wrong, but some things that we say sound either a little bit posh, high level, or they're just uncommon. It doesn't mean that they're wrong, but oftentimes students try to use things that are different, and they're too different. And that can cause you to not sound like a native speaker. You don't want to be as good as a native speaker. I think this was Andressa as well who put her hand up when I asked that. Because native speakers make mistakes all the time. I make mistakes all the time when I'm speaking. But the mistakes that native speakers make are different than the mistakes that students make. So, it's still not cool, is it? But there you go. So I would say no, Ana Paula. There's not really much of a difference there, except that speakers would use ing more commonly. There is a little mistake where you have taught. Now, these words are annoying because you have put. Let's change that. I'll draw the cow in a minute, mate. All right. You have written. Sorry, let's move the iPad. I can see the iPad. There we go. You have written this word. Taught. Right? And that's understandable because it sounds like this word. My usage of this pencil is not fantastic. This word sounds like ought, as in ought to, but in horrible, particularly the pronunciation. It's supposed to be an A. I'm a little bit embarrassed about my writing. But taught is spelt just, I'm in the way there, aren't I? There we go, over the magic of technology. So ought, as in ought to, which means should, that is O-U-G-H-T, but taught is not. It almost looks like a tout, but don't do that. And your pronunciation, mostly Brazilian pronunciation, you often say touch. My teacher touched me. No, your teacher did not touch. Your teacher should not touch you. your teacher should teach you or taught you in the past, of course. Answers your question, Anna. Now I'm going to draw a cow. I should draw something and you should guess it, but this is going to be a cow, hopefully. All right. All the faces are going to look the same, I think. He's a happy cow because there's going to be some grass, and cows are quite fat. Always my, oh, jeez. Sorry for my blaspheme. They have a towel, don't they? If there's something you'd like me to draw, then I will. Just to give you a laugh, these are, oh no, the cow's lost its body, mate. There we go. See, this is a proper cow, right? The black and white. Dairy cows. Dairy cows, but the cows that, and they're not, I don't believe that they are used for meat. So if I was a cow, if conditional, if I was a cow, I would like to be a dairy cow. Have a look, May. You see it? Does it look like a? It looks very much like my dog, doesn't it? Yeah. Sorry. Except it has spots. That's right. Maybe we could do a little bit. This might make it better. We could do a little bit of grass because cows eat grass, don't they? Don't drink milk though. There you go. That's my cow. My English teaching is much better than my cow drawing, but there you go. Hey May, let's play Hangman. Come on, babe. You don't have to be on camera, but maybe a little bit. All right. All right. Okay. That's May. Say hello, May. Say hello. Hello. You little Australian sounding person, you. All right. So we're going to play. You can join in. I'm not sure if you know what Hangman is. Hangman is a game that we play with children to help them learn vocabulary. Shall I? All right. I'm going to choose a word. May is going to guess, and you guess. You can try and guess at home as well. Now think of a word, May. I'm under pressure. Which word should I have? All right, I've got a word. Okay. Let's hope it doesn't go too bad. All right, there we go. If you know the word after May has guessed some letters, then please type it in. Go on, May. Is there any? There is not an A. So I'm going to start drawing the hangman. What else? E. E? No. It's a good idea to choose vowels first. These are vowels because usually they're in every word, right? Sorry? O. Oh, look. No. Dear. Oh, dear. You. No, you. What disaster. What's the next one? One more vowel. What's the fifth vowel? A. E. E. Yeah. A. E. Yeah, vowel, Dale. Sorry, that's Japanese. I. All right, there is an I. There is an I. Lucky you, May. So we'll draw an I down there. All right. Sorry. Eh. Milk. Was that too easy? Maybe you're just too clever. Now it's your go. Okay. Let's just erase. This microphone is not doing very well, is it? All right. Well, she was quicker than you. There we go. You think of one. I'm going to be answering a question. I'm going to change that while you do that. So, using what you taught is... Oh, did that one. Let's not do that. Sorry. Thank you for bearing with me. Let's do this one. We usually tell a tip, like what it is in general. Like, is it a food? Is it? Oh no no no. I'm much meaner than that. We usually tell a tip like, what is it in general? Yeah, that's a nice idea. I think maybe I would do it for my 5-year-old daughter. I'd probably do that. One. That's really really annoying, mate. For such an expensive device, it doesn't connect. Sorry about that. All right, mate. I might need a tip. You don't know what? Well, think of a word, baby. That's okay. Think of it and write it. You got one? Did you spell it correctly? Yeah? Okay. All right. Let's get rid of that. Let's go here. Let me just move this, sweetheart. All right. That's there, maybe. Let's get rid of Anna. Thank you for your comment, Anna. All right. Four letters. A. Is there an A? No. Okay. E. I. Oh dear. O. P. Oh. Something O O something. Yeah. And K. Book, because Daddy is super clever as well. Mama Kiki, cool. You for saying so. My daughter, or me, or the whole idea. And Mama Kiki, if you have any questions or sentences you'd like me to comment on, please comment, I guess. And if you'd like me to correct your sentence, so error correction is super important for English learners, I think. Write some sentences like Anna did, and I'll correct them if they need to be corrected. All right. How about you? You want? Shall I do it this time? Okay. All right. We're there. All right. So I'm going to do one. Shall I do a hard one? Medium hard. All right. Let's have a look. Medium hard. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. You think it's easy 3, but it's not. No, no, no. You've got to guess the letters, sweetheart. A. No. Is there a Y? Yes, there is a Y. Why did you choose Y? Do you like my joke? No? All right. Is there a B? No, there is not. There could be, but there isn't. All right. Do you want to guess? Sorry. Do you want a tip, like Anna said that you like it? All right. It's on the outside, but you can see it if you're inside. Does that help? Really? Do you want another clue? All right. It's usually blue. Oh, you know. Oh, you're so clever. I'm a little bit too kind to you, and I give you some good tips. All right. Hey May, how, when you're at school and you're learning at school. What's a good thing about what's a good thing about school? Some stuff is easy. What's easy? Easy stuff is easy. And Anna Paula, well done. You got Sky. So did Matt. Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look at this lady's comment, shall we? Yeah. Okay. Mama Kiki, thank you so much. All right. I better hope that we don't get a parking ticket, mate. Don't we? Some people use sorry when I tell sad or unlucky stories. people answer, I'm sorry. It's a weird answer for me. Yeah, often people do this. So if my friend or even somebody I don't know tells me that their dog died, I would say I'm sorry. It's not really I'm sorry because I didn't do it, obviously. If I did, then I would say I'm sorry. What we probably would say is I'm sorry to hear that. Where's your comment gone? Yeah, so when people hear sad stories, they do say I'm sorry. Maybe I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's very, very common for us. I don't know where you come from, Mama Kiki. Maybe it's a cultural thing, but it's very, very normal for us. So sometimes when you're learning this second language, if you're speaking English, it might be uncomfortable, some of the things you say, because they're not usual, of course. It's totally fine. So very, very good question. And I'm going to show you something else now. Use regard sorry. All right. My apologies for the microphone. I'll try and fix it for next time. All right. Let's see what we do, mate. So you guys know the word come on fingers. You don't know the word come on fingers. You know the word but, right? Not bum. But. And you know it as I am tired but can't sleep. I am hungry but I won't eat. Things like this to show contrast, right? But shows contrast, and lots of people know that. But native speakers use it more so. Is I? Well, we wouldn't say I'm, would we? We usually say I'm sorry, but I have to go now. Would you say that? Say yes. Good girl. We might also say, excuse me, but do you have the time? So we use but after expressions of apology. God awful writing, isn't it, mate? Is your writing better than that? Maybe, probably. Why won't you work, pen? Paid $220. Sorry, darling? Doesn't like me. Like me, pen? So we often use but after expressions of apology. So if you're in native English speaking country, but after expressions of apology, such as excuse me or I'm sorry. If you are in Australia and you've taken the last packet of toilet paper in the supermarket, maybe say I'm sorry, but I really need it. Cool. Any more questions, comments? Anyone want to go live or for me to call them? If not, I'm going to question my daughter. Thanks, Mama Kiki, for your comment. Hopefully that helped you. Thank you for everybody. Thank you to everybody for watching, liking. That's really cool of you. Thank you so much. All right, May. Shall we do some question answer? I'm going to ask you some questions. Oh, hang on. There's another one from Andressa. Do you know Andressa Kiyamoto? You know Anchan? Oh, yeah. Can you say hello? Hazukashi. All right. Let's have a look at this, Mei-chan. It's not corona. Porona, as my wife says. Do I always have to use ma before the word but? No, you don't. I suggest that you do because I suggest that you do because Brazilians particularly, most students that I teach, situation is very different to ours, and you make lots of mistakes with it. Not you personally, Brazilians in general, and lots of in general. So I suggest that you do use it before, but you learn the 5 or 6 patterns that we have. I'll show you in another live. I'll bring that up. It's a bit math. It looks like maths. It's pretty horrible, but it'd be all right. So the short answer is no, but I suggest you do. Get used to it. Good. Oh, God. All right, May. I'm going to ask you some questions soon. Do you want to go and read your book first? You want to keep reading your book? Can you say goodbye to everybody? Bye-bye. Cool. Oh, you can come back shortly, darling. All right. My apologies for keep the microphone to keep going out. All right. Could you please explain again about that thing? Adverb and noun. Adjective. Okay. I can. Because you asked so nicely. And even if you didn't ask nicely, I would do that. All right. Let's go. Mei-chan. On iPad. Open up. Look like a silly person. All right. Where are we? So, Anna. Let's have a look. Really, it is adjective plus noun. Adjective plus noun. And I'm going to give you a fantastic example in a minute. Adverb plus verb or adjective, right? Adjective plus a noun and an adverb plus a verb or an adjective. And IELTS really likes when you use that, when you use some combination of that as well. It's part of complex structures of grammar. So if you use these correctly, if you're doing task 1, academic writing, you're probably going to do that a lot. And you should be doing it a lot anyway, because you get a better score. Now let's have a quick look at an example. Finish reading your book, darling? You can't concentrate when I'm so sorry. So here goes with an example. Paul, that's me, is my let's make it a bit bigger, shall we? Paul is my something teacher. So, Paul is my teacher is a good sentence, right? Is that a good sentence? Yes, it is. Because we've got a subject and a verb, and then we've got the noun, which is teacher. All right? Subject, verb, noun, and then we're going to call this a determiner. I'll teach those another day. Now we need something to describe the teacher. So could you type Anna or Anchan or Mama? You don't probably know me. Could you type in an adjective to describe me? Be very, very careful. An adjective to describe me. Not you, because I'm not your teacher. Well, I am a little bit. Let's get that out of your hair. Favorite English. Favorite English is good. That's right. Paul is my favorite English teacher. However, favorite and English doesn't have an adverb in there. And you spelt favorite in the American way, Andres. That's one more meal of feijoada, please. In the English way. This is what most people put. Most people would put, and this is what I was expecting. No, I wasn't expecting that. It's really hard to use. I should use a normal pencil and a piece of paper. So teacher is a noun. I'm going to use an adjective, and I'm going to use this one. Do you know what handsome means? Do you? How old are you?
100 years.
100 years old. Wow. How do you know the word handsome, mate? What does it mean? It means good. It means good looking. It means very good looking. So now Paul is my handsome teacher. Now handsome we've got here is, so that's cool, right? And then to modify handsome, we need an adverb. So how handsome. And I'm going to put amazingly. Paul is my amazingly handsome teacher. If you write a sentence like that, you're going to get a very, very good score if I'm your teacher. Because teacher is a noun, handsome is an adjective. It's a pretty good one too. And amazingly is an adverb. So amazingly modifies handsome, and handsome modifies teacher. That would be a sentence. Of course, if I took out handsome, this sort of thing happens a lot. Not that people don't think I am, because quite clearly I am. If your sentence was, Paul is my amazingly teacher, that's going to be a disaster, of course. But I could change it, and I could take that away, and I could just put Paul is my amazing teacher. That would be cool too. So you've got to practice, write some examples in the comment section. I can correct them, and you can get better. So every day I'm going to be doing this. Now I'm not sure how long I can go live for. If there is a time limit, there's a time limit on our car park, so we would need to go. Hopefully that answered your question. Sorry, darling. How many hours have we been here? We left at 8:30, didn't we? So we haven't been 3 hours yet. Hopefully that answered your question. Beautiful voice. Beautiful voice for me or beautiful voice for my daughter? Probably my daughter. Done, done, done. Anna, did that answer your question? I hope it did. In Portuguese grammar, we have to put the comma before but as well. Okay. Is but and those same? But thought. All right. Mamaki. But and thought. But and thought the same. That as well. Oh. Is but and the same? And then she asks, is but and thought. I think you mean but and though. So, let's go to the iPad again. So glad I bought that, mate. All right. Look at these then. We've got but versus though. Are they the same? Well, the meaning same. Let's just move this as well. Let's move that. But versus though. There's actually no difference in the meaning because but means contrast and though means contrast. However, but it's just a different grammar structure. It's a different grammar tool. This is a coordinating conjunction, and though can be either subordinating or it can be a transition. That's going to get very bored quickly if I keep saying things like that. Hey May, sorry, let's stop there for a second. Ask her what she wants to teach us. What do you want to teach people? What would you like to teach? You don't know, but have a think about it. Have a think about it and let me know. It's really annoying, that microphone. So may have a think about it. I'm going to go a bit further than this, Mama. And we will go with but, although, and however. But, though, and however. Let's get rid of him. And I'm probably going to need to get a document and show you it tomorrow. But, though, and however. So I could say, I'm tired, but I can't sleep. Sleep just squeezed in there. I'm tired, I can't. Let's get rid of him. Pretty clever, these things, aren't they, mate? Should be for the price. And then we've got I'm tired. However, all right, hopefully that kind of makes sense. When we use but, there's but, he's over there right at the top. When we use but, that is the pattern that we use. We use a comma, but. Subject, verb, comma, but. When we use although, we put the comma here. We put although here, and then a comma and the subject. And then when we use however, it looks but, right? A similar position. We've got I'm tired, but, and down here we've got I'm tired, however. And May's yawning, so she's tired. So there are differences in punctuation. The meaning is the same, but the usage might be different. So people think that however is better than but, or though is better but. And that's not always true. So if I was writing a one general training letter in IELTS, if I was writing to a friend, I'd use but and so and because and things like this. If I was writing a more formal letter, I would use however. So let me give you this example. If my friend, let's change that camera. If my friend came in and said, hey, Paul, would you like to go for lunch? But I'd already eaten. I wouldn't say I'd love for lunch. However, I have just eaten. Therefore, I will say no. Because we don't speak to our friends like that. I would just say, I'd love to go to lunch, but I've already eaten. So I'll pass, thank you. And so would be more friendly, like how we talk to our friends, and therefore and however and things like that would be more formal. So it is important, these words that we use. So there's a little difference is but, although, and however. Though was the question, wasn't it? So we'll change that. We'll put pink, shall we? In here, you can put though. You can substitute although for though, and however as well. But of course, the punctuation, the commas and the full stops are important as well. I will teach you a lot more of those over the coming months. Hopefully not months. I'll do it anyway, even when coronavirus disappears. I'll do it either. I'll do it as well. All right, is there any more? I'm going to write down some sentences and send them to you. Please send them to me, Anna Paula. Have you thought about what you would like to teach people yet? You want to teach me how to draw a pig? Okay. All right, Anna. She is. I'm going to swear soon because this microphone is not playing very well with me. All right, May is going to teach me, and therefore you by extension, how to draw a pig. You want pink? All right. Do you microphone, May? Here we go. All right. Okay. There's a nose. Ears. Beautiful. Cool. All right. It's not a very fat pig, is it? A baby pig, a diet pig. For mud? Fantastic. Because pigs do like mud, don't they? Draw mud everywhere. Mama Kiki, you are welcome. Thank you so much. I have no idea where you are, Mama Kiki. I'm guessing that Ana Paula is in Brazil. And in fact, I know you're in Brazil. I don't know why I said guess. Andressa, Gold Coast. Thank you so much. And Mama Kiki, where are you? Country will do. I'm not going to knock on your door. All right. I mean, also, I'd like to know what you would like to learn. Otherwise, I just teach you what I want to do, and then answer your questions. But I think that's the best thing. And the more that I do it, hopefully, the more that you will do it, and we'll have a better experience. And we can get through self-isolation and quarantine, because when you're stuck at home, you go pretty crazy pretty quickly, right? Fantastic, mate. That's a really good pig. It almost looks like Peppa Pig. So she is not wearing a red dress. That's right. Pigs generally do not. Any questions? Any other questions or comments? No? Right. Hey, May, I got some questions for you. Can I ask you some questions? Is that okay? Let's go back here. All right, May Chen. So you might have to speak into the microphone as well. Okay. Okay. You got a much more beautiful voice than me. Come here. A little bit closer. All right. Okay, May Chen. You can look into the camera, but you don't have to. No, I'm not the camera, am I? Not yet. So May Chen, when people are speaking English as a second language, you learn Japanese, right, as well, but you're very good. When people are speaking English as a second language, sometimes they're not confident in their ability. Do you know what that means? Yeah. What's your advice to people who are not confident in their ability to do? Well, what do you do if you don't feel confident?
Just saying in English.
Don't worry about it being in English.
If I'm doing Japanese and I don't have, I just say it in English. If I don't know how to do it in Japanese, then I just do it in English.
If you don't know how to do it in Japanese, you do it in English. Okay, that's a good idea. So if people don't know how to do it in English, they could do it in Japanese, right? Okay. And not thinking about language, English or Japanese. If you're not confident about something, what do you do? What would be your advice? Is it good to stay nervous and not do it, or is it good to try? Yeah. Why is it good to try?
I'll never learn how to do it.
Because if you don't learn, you'll never learn how to do it. And is it okay to make mistakes?
Yeah.
Why is it okay to make mistakes?
Because you learn from them.
Because you learn from them. Cool. And do we care about what others think? Because if we make a mistake, people might laugh at us, right? Do we care if other people laugh at us?
No.
You saw I drew a cow, didn't I? And this microphone isn't working. I'm going to laugh at the microphone. He doesn't care. So I drew the cow, and probably people laughed at me, but I didn't mind. I thought it was a good cow. Yeah? Cool. So we should try. And yesterday, You were very brave, weren't you? Yesterday, May helped me by going in a separate room in a space, and it was very dark. But she helped me a lot, didn't you, May? So, did you feel scared?
Mm.
A little bit? Can't remember. Of course you did. You felt scared, but you were very brave, weren't you? Cool. So hopefully you guys will be brave. Let's have a look. Akiko Nakata. This is an amazingly cool class. Look at that, May. Must be because of you. Akiko Nakata. Not sure if I know you. I think I might do. This is an amazingly cool class. Can you see the mistake in there, May? Thank you for your comment. I don't mean to bring up your mistakes, but this is basically the whole idea of this series is to help you. You communicate amazingly. Wait a minute. Is that spelt correctly? Let's have a look, shall we? So we've got this is an amazingly cool class. I'm going to have to put your face on there, May, so you can open it properly. Now everybody knows my password to change it. All right. Let's move this. Let's quickly just move this. Thank you very much, Akiko Nakata. Is this going to work? Where am I? I don't know if it's going to work. This is an amazingly cool class. I'm just going to write it. You put amazingly. It should be. Oh, you did you? Silly daddy. You put amazingly. It should be amazingly. What's that? All right. So it's just the spelling of amazingly. What are you looking for, baby? Do you want to play it? No. Okay. Don't drop it. It's your pocket money if you do. This is an amazingly cool class. Thank you so much. You were just reading that said. Cool. What does it say? Never mind. We'll see it. We'll have a look at it later. Bum, bum, bum. Thank you. Good. This is a really cool class. Well, we kind of looked at that. Almost amazingly. Maybe a little bit of Japanese pronunciation type spelling in there. But I think we covered that. Fantastic. Either way, thank you so much, Akiko. What else is there? Well, look, May. She is so cute. Must mean, I think she meant me. I'm not a girl, but I'm cute. Yeah, but you're not a she. I'm not a she. That's very, very true, May. Good pronoun use. Well done. She is cute. 1 o'clock in the evening when she should sleep, she's not cute. Are you? Worried about her tooth. That's right. All right, May, let's have a look at this question, shall we? While you're picking your nails. My car is expensive. Bingo. You. My car is extremely expensive. There you go. Yes. Yes, they are. Is exactly right. Full stop after the sentence would be good. I can't think about a phrase with an adverb and a verb. All right. Lucky for you, I am here to do exactly that. So let's get rid of that. Let's have a look over here. All right, my car is expensive. That's fine. So you said you can't think of a phrase with an verb and a verb. And it is a hard thing to do for people. I don't know why that is, May. Well, because language is hard, I suppose. I ran. We'll use extremely because that's what you did. Extremely quickly. Not gwigly. Did you like that? I ran extremely quickly. Not gwigly. Silly boy. I ran extremely quickly. Sorry, baby? Can you draw another pig? Yeah, of course. So that's not a good example, is it? Hang on, babe. Sorry. So that wasn't what you wanted, was it? Boy. All right. Uh, Paul speaks slowly. Does that help? Paul speaks. That would be an example of a verb because that's a verb. That's an adverb. Bingo. All right. And May wants to draw another pig, so okay. All right, let's change that to pink, sweetheart. There you go. We'll come back to it in a second. Well done, Anna. Fantastic. Andressa Kiyomoto. Hands, wash hands, wash hands. It's froze. Oh, that's a shame. Wash hands, wash hands. Exactly. And don't go near people. I got it now. The one you did before. Bless you. That's right. Exactly right. Well done. See, we're learning, aren't we? Very good. So, yes, I got one you did before. I ran extremely quickly. 2 adverbs. Bingo. Exactly right. Let's go and have a look at May's pig. Let's get rid of that. Sorry, darling? Let's move that. I don't know why it's on there. It is a crazy pig. He's got a long tail, hasn't he? Be easy to catch. All right. That's very true. Yesterday there was a lizard in our garden and his came off. All right, May. Do you have any last things that you would like to say to the lovely people watching this?
No, not really.
How about have a good day?
Okay. Have a good day.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you very much for spending your time, no matter how little that time was. Sorry for my coughing. Thank you very much for spending your time to join me and my lovely daughter while we're just learning how to do a live stream, how to present, how to draw pigs, and let's get rid of it. You don't need to be watching that, do you? Etc., etc. So it's really nice of you to be here. I was supposed to be hands clapping. Ha ha ha. Clap hands, that's right. It's very, very cool of you. I will do this every day as much as I can, as often as I can. I don't know if the government is going to stop me from moving around, but I'm getting faster internet at my house as soon as possible so I can do this more. You can send me messages. Just a second, baby. It's a very beautiful. Is that a cat? No, all right. Let me write my address. Not my house address. Don't come to my house just yet. Andressa, you can come to my house with feijoada. That's going to be big, isn't it? No, there we go. All right. Paul at. You're going to go and be a chicken? Okay. English. Trans or. Bloody awful. Like a complete idiot. All right. Paul at English transformation.com. So you can send me messages to there. You can send me questions. You can send me whatever you want. Or you can wait and do it another time. I don't know. I will be here. I'll be here again tomorrow. Hopefully you will be here again tomorrow. and we can start learning some grammar. I like answering your questions. I think that is better than me just presenting stuff. I really like the question part. You ask lots of questions and I will answer them about anything. It doesn't have to be about English. It's better if we have a conversation, I think. Why is that not charging? That's very strange. I like the conversation aspect. And even you could Skype chat. It will be live, so it'll be thing for you, but never mind. Let's have a look at this. I think I've got one more week in quarantine. A week in quarantine, so I'll be here 1 week. Lucky you. It might be longer. I hope it's. Well, Anna Paula, feijoada is probably one of my favorite foods. So hopefully one day I can eat your dad's feijoada. That would be really nice. Same time, I dare say, Andressa, it will be the same time. So see you at the same time tomorrow. My voice is almost gone, as you can tell. What are you doing, babe? Okay. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you once again. Please tell your friends to and join this because that would be very cool. You're going to say goodbye again?
Bye bye.
Fantastic. See you later. Or are you going to draw one more piggy? Okay. One more piggy and we'll go. Is it going to be one? Fantastic, mate. Bye bye.